this is Ali. Welcome back to You in Korea. I hope you are all safe wherever you are. Let me briefly remind you that you're watching You in Korea, which is a channel for those who love Korea and want to learn more about this country. Here I'm trying to share my stories, my experiences after living in Korea for 9 years. Hope you guys enjoy watching our videos. If you like them, please subscribe to our channel, give us thumbs up, and leave your feedback in the comment section. Do you guys know what October 9th is in Korea? Well, if you don't know, I will tell you. This is Hangul Day, the day of Korean alphabet, or its original name, Hunminjeongeum. October 9th is a day when we celebrate the creation of Hangul, the Korean alphabet. Hangul in Korean means great writing. So on this day, we celebrate the greatness of this most rational and most scientific writing system. Do you guys know who created the English alphabet? It's natural not to know exactly, right? Well, Hangul is the only writing system in the world where who and how and when and why are known. This is one of the most unique writing systems in the world. Hangul was created by the great King Sejong, the greatest king of Korea. He is actually known for so many great things that it will take me another video to just talk about him. Hangul was completed by King Sejong in 1443 and presented to the world in 1446 after a 3-year trial period. At the time of its creation, Hangul was called Hunminjeongeum, which means the right sound to teach to the people. There were native words, but there were no characters or letters, so people had to use Chinese characters. But as you all know, Chinese characters are difficult to learn. You have to memorize each character one by one. So only a few privileged classes of people were literate at that time. King Sejong wanted to make easy-to-use letters that all the people would be able to learn. He was truly a great mind with lots of love for his people. You would also know if you tried to learn Hangul at least once. It is really easy. It normally takes like half a day to just learn to read and write. It took me for about an hour, I think, to start reading and writing right away. The reason why it is so easy to learn Hangul is because it was made in a very, very scientific way. Hangul consists of 14 consonants and 10 vowels. The consonants are 기역, 니은, 티귿, 리을, 미음, 비읍, 시옷, 이응, 지읒, 치읒, 키읔, 티읒, 피읍, 히읗. The vowels are a, ya, o, 여, 오, 요, 우, 유, 으, 이. Hangul is basically just two types of syllables. It's either consonant-vowel or consonant-vowel-consonant with the last consonant as a base. For example, look at this. 히읗, 아, 니은 means 한. Or like this. 기역, 우, 기역 is 국. 시옷, 아 is 사. Or 리을, 아, 잉 will be 랑. I mean, it's so easy to learn, right? Would you like to read this? 한국 사랑 means love Korea. So, to sum up, Hangul is the only alphabet in the world where we know the who, the when, the how, and the why. It's also a very scientific and rational writing system, right? Therefore, Hangul, or to be more specific, Hunminjeongeum 해례본, is registered on the UNESCO Memory of the World. 훈민정음 해례본 is an incredibly precious Korean treasure and contains the principles of the creation of Hangul. The cultural heritage that Koreans are most proud of is Hangul. As I already said, Hangul is very easy to learn, right? And it doesn't just apply to Koreans. Anyone who invests a couple of hours can learn to read and write Hangul easily. That's why there are many cases in the world where Hangul is introduced and used by the people who had their own language but didn't have their writing system. A representative example is the Shiite tribe. It's an ethnic minority in Indonesia that had their own language but they didn't have letters, so they used to use Roman characters. Then in 2009, Hangul was introduced and they started using it as their official script. It's something to be absolutely proud of. The excellence of Hangul cannot simply be overemphasized. The principles of creation of Hangul are described in detail in 훈민정음 해례본. There are so many that I will not be able to talk about all of them, but we will just look at the few. I said before that there are 14 consonants, right? These consonants are modeled after the shape of the vocal organs. For example, kiok is a letter that made after the shape of the tongue, blocking the throat when you pronounce it, kiok or k. In yung is modeled after the shape of the throat. The vowels are even more amazing. Basically, there are 10 vowels in Korean alphabet, but if you combine them, you can basically express any sound in letters. Funnily enough, this complex vowel system only consists of 3 elements, 1 dot and 2 sticks. All you need to express yourself is 1 dot and 2 sticks. In addition, this 1 dot and 2 sticks have a deep philosophical meaning, as they represent heaven, earth, and people, respectively. Now, because of this genius creativity, you can easily express all sounds directly with letters and be able to show off some superpowers on your phone. Have you guys ever seen the dials on mobile phones used by Koreans? Even if you press all consonant vowels on the keyboard, there will still be keys left for typing. And typing? Of course, it's very fast. The fact that Korea has become a global IT powerhouse and that Koreans have high ratings in the world of online games are all related to the excellence of Hangul. Well, let's go back to Hangul Day. When is it? Right, October 9th. Actually, surprisingly enough, many linguists around the world say that they themselves celebrate Hangul Day. I think it's very important to commemorate the creation of such scientific writing system, right? For example, Professor Robert Ramsey from the University of Maryland in the United States says that Hangul is actually a gift to mankind. Hangul Day was first established in 1926. As you all well know, it was during the Japanese colonial period. At that time, Japan implemented a vicious national policy to prevent the use of Korean language and writing. As a reaction against it, Hangul Day was established to foster national spirit. Based on the great history book, The Annals of the Joseon Dynasty, what was set as Hangul Day on September 29 in the lunar calendar was later changed to October 9 in the solar calendar. Okay guys, so that's it for today's video. Today we talked about Hangul, Korean alphabet, which is the most rational and the most scientific alphabet in the world. I hope you guys learned a lot. Actually, due to the fact that this is such a scientifically made writing system, the illiteracy rate in Korea is actually almost 0%. I want to emphasize this one more time, that Hangul is the writing system in Korea. It's not the name for Korean language. So when you say that you can speak Korean, basically just say, I can speak Korean. How about you try learning Hangul yourself? I bet it will take just a few hours for any one of you. Just challenge it. I will be back soon with more videos. Until then, I hope you guys are all safe. If you like this video, if you enjoy watching our videos, please give us thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave your feedback in the comment section. I'll be back soon, and until then, 안녕!